I hope you're all doing well. Nothing special in the market. Same old, same old. So for my brother Skull, young man, asking about thinking about selling Ondo. You do what you need to do. Here's my opinion. I hold a bunch, 21 cents, bought more at 27 cents, bought more at 40 cents, bought some at 70 cents when we were loving life last March. Would I be selling? No. Understood. You are concerned. I am concerned. Everyone's concerned about the token unlocks of, I don't know, a billion or so, which is not great. That's January. We are October. Pumptober, as they said it was going to be. Uptober. Give me a break. What a load of shit. George saying this morning, but theoretically, that's how it goes, and we always pump in October. Okay. Is Israel and Iran and Hamas and Hezbollah in a battle every October? Is Ukraine, Russia fighting every October? Well, they have for a couple of years. Was there a possible port strike with all the other shit with the Fed and an election going on in October? No. If you feel it's a good place to sell out and you want to hold on to cash, do it. Me personally, I'm waiting. Because we will get probably some bad news and go down more, but then we'll get something good. If Powell doesn't lower, you will see what the Fed minutes say. But if Powell doesn't lower rates next month, it'll be horrible. That's for sure. But if he does and everything, we actually have a month of good data. Macro-wise, I don't mean just economical data and jobs claims and everything. You'll get a better price than 68 cents, I can tell you that. If things head right, we'll get to 79 cents, 80 cents. Should be well over $1, but that just shows you it's not that strong. It's not as strong as people think it is and say it is. It's got a billion some tokens out, and it can't stay above $1. That should tell you something. If we are in a bull market at the time of the token release, which I don't think we will be, but God, I hope so. If we're not, we're all in big trouble. The token release, I should say, will mean nothing. It will make it harder to go up. I only see Ondo going to $4 or $5 anyways, depending on what transpires. Certainly could go to 10 if we're really in the thick of things or more. But that's just what I'm doing. I'm holding on. I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it at $1 either. I'm waiting for a bull run to happen. Now, if things get extremely bearish and we look like we're heading down and it's, over, which it hasn't begun, right? But it's truly over, like truly recession, stock market getting killed, another war, China invades Taiwan, I'm selling everything except for Bitcoin. I'm selling everything and taking big losses on stuff just to get out, have the cash. So, but I'm heavily diversified. My 401k and stocks and everything are doing incredible. So, I'm in a different state than you're at. But like I said, if we're in a total bullish sentiment at the time in January, the token unlocks will mean very little. Very little. Like I said, if you need the cash, do what you got to do. But I think you'll get a better price than 68 cents. All it takes is a little greenish and you'll get another, 6, 7, 8 cents from it. Pump. No problem. I think it's funny how I sold Polyswarm and it's like the biggest leader today. Sold that on July 3rd, had it for years. That's always the way. And is that how your portfolio is too, right? The ones you sell, when you fucking sell them, they eventually explode. That's the way crypto goes. It's enough to make you go crazy and get out for good, which I'm not. My hope is after this market cycle, if we get into one and we get into a bull market, and I was just listening to people saying, this is a bull market. It's not a bull market. Those are 25 and 26-year-old people like Josh who don't know what this is their first cycle or second cycle. They don't know what. They're smart, they're data-driven, but they don't know how things work. They just think they do. They think they know everything. My goal is to get us into a freaking bull market, sell everything, and never touch crypto again, ever. Just Bitcoin. because I laugh when I hear Bitcoin will never see $50,000, $40,000 again. Well, guess what? We have. And in a true bear market, once we get into a bull market, when we get into a bear market, it's going to $20,000, $30,000 easily. Again, never say never. I mean, it's just not happening. All of the ETFs will sell out, all of them. They already unload. BlackRock isn't doing shit on ETFs. They're 40 billion or 40 million here and there. I mean, it's like they can't offset the selling of Grayscale, Fidelity, ARK, so on and so forth. They can't. I mean, look at the market. A few ETF filings for Ripple, and it does nothing. It does nothing. Barely any volume. So the market's just not there. I don't mean to sound like a broken record. I know you guys probably want to hear someone like George who's constantly optimistic and telling you, look where we were in March, $74,000. Who cares? I might repeat things, but it's important. When you have all the people who are telling you what you want to hear and not the truth and what you need to hear, just reading you the news, all the stuff that you can do yourself. Now, there's nothing wrong with listening to channels and hearing them read the news, but all the news doesn't mean anything. Ripple did this. Cardano opened this up and they're working on this. Solana did this and this many validators or whatever the hell, this many contracts and, go down the line. Metis did this. Ethereum has brought this into it, and there's another layer too. None of it means anything. 99% of crypto is a fairy tale. It's a scam. It's an idea. Why do you hear Raul Paul, who doesn't know what he's talking about, Tommy Lee doesn't know what he's talking about, Tim Draper doesn't know what he's talking about, right? Predicting $250,000 Bitcoins back in 2018. Never happened. I don't think it's ever going to happen. $300,000 Bitcoin? No, who's going to buy it? Not happening, in my opinion. I remember a Bitcoin conference years ago, people saying, I think it was the Winklevoss twins going, if you own a Bitcoin, congratulations, you're a millionaire in the next couple of years. Did that happen? It just shows you there's no manipulation. There's none of this. Whales can manipulate in the sense of selling a lot and then buying. Sure. But the bottom line is it's all speculation. It's just like the stock market. I mean, the stock market has companies and revenue tied to it, right? Sometimes. And this is where I come from. That's a load of shit too. It's just speculation. I was in the 30-year treasury bond pit forever, back in the Chicago Board of Trade. It's speculation. It is gambling. It is hedging. That's all you're doing. Crypto has no utility. Bitcoin has no utility. It's a store of value. It will never be a currency. It's just, it was an idea. Do I think it's incredible to buy and you should have it? Yes. But the truth of the matter is we're all speculating. I'm throwing tons of money, millions of dollars into crypto as a gamble. I don't go to the casino. When I'm in Vegas, I don't go. I look at the degenerates, but I'm a degenerate too, I guess, right? All of us are who are betting on this. We have a dream of making so much money that we can get out of the system. You're never out of the system, but get out of the system in the sense of having to work for someone, or maybe if you have your own business like Skull, accelerating it and putting it into it and being able to do what you need. But the truth of the matter is when you're diversified like me, even when we get into a bull run, you're going to have ones that go up and ones that stay there and actually go down, because people sell stuff that you own to get into stuff that's going up. That's how it goes. It's like a dog chasing its tail. People get out of ones that they get FOMO and they jump into this one going up. Then it goes up. They sell out of that, go into other things. But guess what? The majority of your portfolio won't be in that. That's just how it goes. That's why I'm so heavily diversified. If I get 50% of my portfolio going up, I'm good. The other shit is a write-off, right? If the other stuff goes up well and the other stuff doesn't, I sell that off, offset some of my capital gains, and you're in good shape. So I did some more buying yesterday. After all that, I tell the truth as I see it. It doesn't mean I'm out of the market. I bought more yesterday. Bought more injective. That's up a little from where I bought it. Whoopie-doo. There's no steam, brothers and sisters. There's no steam here. Don't listen to the October. Don't listen to the September, October, November, December Christmas rally bullshit. You're going to hear a Christmas rally next. There are people who actually sell the Christmas rally because they're taking tax relief. Like I just mentioned, they're offsetting capital gains, maybe in the equities market or whatever it may be, or losses. They're cutting the losses to offset. We'll get there when we get there, but we're close. We were starting. But with the macro environment, there's always something going on in the world, always something to startle the world. That's why crypto is a bullshit hedge. It's not a hedge against anything. It's an on-risk asset. I mean, when something gets shaky in the world, oil, inflation, Fed raising rates, fear of war, anything, jobless claims, people get off high-risk assets. And there's no higher risk asset than crypto. They go into something safe, bonds, the dollar. Real estate. They certainly don't stay in crypto like us. We do. And don't listen to people who say it's just it'll pay off. You've done the work. Well, we have done the work. Will it pay off? Only if we get into a bull run. And it just won't change like that. It doesn't change on a dime because Bitcoin has to do what it has to do. And I won't go over what I always say, but we have to have the volume and we have to go way past 75K. We're nowhere close to that, right? You've never heard me call, we will be at all-time highs in July, August, September. You've never heard me say that. Nobody knows. They're all liars. And they're all Pauls and all the people I mentioned. They don't know either. They have YouTube channels. They don't fucking know a damn thing. They made money working for the banks, Goldman Sachs and Lehman Brothers and Morgan Stanley. That's how they made their money, not in crypto. The people who made their money in crypto are the early people, the miners, the Richard Harts, and George made it because he mined a little and then he gets a ton of money from the people watching him, and gives no respect back. So you've been asked to have patience by everyone. We've been patient enough. Only one thing you could do, in my view, just keep getting dry powder. It's okay to be frustrated because you go up a little and you just come back down to where you would be. There's no one here but us. Will that change? It can. But you know what it will take to change. It takes all the factors that I've been talking about, and now you hear many other people talking about, we got to get through 75,000. Well, I've been saying that forever. With that will come the volume. With that will come the interest. It's just not here. And it doesn't, you'll hear me every time we go a little green. Everyone gets excited. We're back, baby. You never hear me say that. Do you? You hear me say a couple green days or a week of green or 2 weeks of green, a bull market does not make. You will see these idiots, and sorry for being harsh, but that's just the way I am. I kind of have to tell it like I see it, or really like it is, and we all know that. You see in these stupid chats, people still saying it's a gift when we go down, 10%, 20%, 30%. People like Rob at Digital Asset Views, whatever, reviews or news. Nice guy, but if I ever hear him fucking say, and that's that. And, you look at it as this, but I look at it, I get to buy Bitcoin cheap and this and that. Bullshit. He's a liar. Anyone who says it's a gift, like Kelly Collum or whatever the fuck his name is, over at Discover Crypto or BitLab Academy, where he has more viewers and stuff than me, but he's a joke. that it's a gift. It's not a gift. It was a gift 4 years ago when you bought it at 15, 20, 25. A year and a half, 2 years ago. You bought it at 30. It's not a gift when it's a 75 and now then it goes between 50 some thousand and 60,000 constantly for 7 months. That's not a gift. When your altcoins go from $2 to 30 cents, that's not a gift. Because it loses its momentum and you'll be lucky to get it back to $1, right? Because it lost all that, and for it to get from 30 cents to $1, the narrative has changed. Things change moment to moment. AI here, AI gone. RWA here, RWA gone. That's how it goes. Thanks. I will watch the live chat. I can't now with things. You're welcome, brother. Yeah, I just gave my 2 cents on Ondo. Give it a watch later, brother. This one was for you. And then me venting a little before I go work out. And then I got like 5 video calls coming up 5 hours in a row. Anything for you, Skull. So for the rest of you, if you're on here now, give me a question. What do you got? For you who are not subscribed, if you could, that's great. If you want to like it, no one likes the videos really much anyways, except for my 3 to 4 guys. And that's okay. That's not why I do this channel. I even stopped talking about the Tangent wallet months and months ago. But if you are new here, go to my channel. And there's 2 links. Watch Dominion and watch the other speech. It's a great speech called The Best Speech You'll Ever Hear by Gary Orosky. Just watch them both. Change your life. Yo, what's up? Pro Pizza. Pro Pizza. So let's keep accumulating money. Be ready. We're a long ways off though. You got any questions, Pro Pizza, before I get the hell out of here? Anything I can help you with? You know, alt's definitely taking a killing. And I think we still have bearish way to go if we don't get any, good news. We have to really, the Fed minutes today is going to speak some volumes on where their head's up, and CPI data coming out. Got to hope that it's in our favor. Otherwise, we're in big trouble. So since there's nothing really for me, I wish you all the best. If you guys need anything from me, I'm happy to discuss any topics you want. I'm going to go work out.